Life is all about choosing the right kind of happiness. So our scriptures say that this worldly desires that you're making for happiness, remember one thing, the more you fulfill them, the more they will increase. So the two secrets to get the happiness which will be fulfilling is try and be the best person that you can be. And whatever be your profession, you just try and make a difference through it. We will now see how science can help us in understanding the varieties of happiness that are available as human beings. Recent advantages in neurology have given us a little peep into the brain. To the large extent, it still remains like a black box. But now the devices we have give us a little idea to neurological scientists of what happens. And they have discovered that there are 4 chemicals in the brain that give you the sensations of happiness. These can be called the dose chemicals. D-O-S-E. Let's understand this. It's very interesting. It will give you an idea of the kinds of happiness. So start off with endorphins. Endorphin basically means endomorphine. Morphine is a painkiller. If you have pain after surgery, they'll give you morphine. Endomorphine is internally generated morphine. So endorphin, when it's secreted in the brain, it masks the pain. This becomes very helpful when you exercise. When you are engaging in exercise, the brain compensates by generating endorphins to mask that pain. And in fact, it makes you feel good. So those who do regular exercise, the day they cannot do exercise, they experience withdrawal symptoms. I'm not feeling too good today. I could not take a walk. Why? The brain did not get those endorphins that it is enjoying. So like the drunkards, they experience withdrawal symptoms. Similarly, the exercisers also experience. And you have a thing called the runner's high. After you've done your best in exercising, it did exhaust you, but it gave you a thrill beyond logical comprehension. That runner's high is coming from endorphin, the first chemical that is causing happiness. The second one, oxytocin. This is the social bonding chemical. We humans are social animals. We love social relationships. They make us feel good. So why? The brain secretes a chemical called oxytocin in social interactions. When a mother hugs her child, there's such a release of oxytocin, the mother feels so good. So in these social interactions, the sense of goodness you experience is being given to you by the release of oxytocin in the brain. The animals also have that same physiology. Studies have been done. Why does a dog love its master so much? It's kind of so astonishing, the dog's love for the master. The cat does not love its master so much. The cat loves the place more than the master. The master is mistaken, my cat loves me so much. If you change your place and give the cat a choice, the cat will say, I will choose the place to you. You go. I love this place. But the dog will choose the master any day. And why? In the presence of the master, the brain just secretes so much of oxytocin, giving the dog such happiness. Now the dog gets this thrill from the master, so naturally it falls in head over heels in love with the master. So the second chemical giving us the experience of happiness is oxytocin. The third one, this is the gadbad one, dopamine. It is responsible for all the bad decisions we make. Dopamine, it's an excitatory chemical that will excite the nerves, the neurons, giving you expectation of future happiness. If only I can get that, I'll be so happy. And if I don't get it, I'll suffer a result worse than death. So I need that. So scientists have now realized that dopamine only gives the expectation of happiness but never a fulfillment. That is the kind of happiness that you get when the senses come in touch with the objects of the senses. The eyes say, I want to look at lovely things. The tongue says, I love that, French fries with so much of unhealthy oil and salt. I just love it. It will give so much of happiness. So the problem is that it creates the desire. And when you get that object, the desire is gone. But the experience of happiness is also gone. So to get that experience again, you create the desire. And slowly the brain starts getting habituated and secretes less and less dopamine, so you need more and more of the object. So our scriptures say that this worldly desires that you're making for happiness, remember one thing, the more you fulfill them, the more they will increase. न जातु कामः कामानाम् उपभोगेन शाम्यति हविषा कृष्णवर्तमेव भूय एवाभिवर्धते. It's like supposing there's a fire burning and you say, okay, I want to now quench it. So you pour ghee on it. For a moment, the fire seems to have gotten doused, but then it only flares up with redoubled intensity. It is like one man went to a curios and antique shop. And there he found these curios. One was $3, $5, $15, $20. And there was one pad with a price tag of $10,000. That aroused the curiosity of this customer. He asked the antique shopkeeper, everything else is within $20, and why is this pad having a price of $10,000? The shopkeeper said, this is a magic pad. What is the magic? Whatever you ask it, it will give it to you. He said, wow. If I ask it for 1 million, will it give it? Yes. So then it's worth it. He paid $10,000 and took the magic pad home. Started thinking, now all my miseries are coming to an end. I may as well resign from my job. I don't need any jobs now. So he went and put the magic pad in his mandir on the altar before God. And he said, oh, magic pad, please give me $1 million. To his surprise, the magic pad started speaking. It said, why do you want $1 million? Why not $2 million? He said, this magic pad is very intelligent. I never thought of that. So he said, all right then, magic pad, give me $2 million. The magic pad said, why do you want 2 million? Why not 4 million? He said, in that case, give me 4 million. The magic pad responded, why 4 million? Why not 8 million? He started getting a little irritated. He said, give me 8 million. Magic pad said, why 8 million? Why not 16 million? He said, this is good for nothing. Whatever I ask, it doubles it but doesn't give anything. So he took the magic pad and threw it away. Now the scriptures, what they have been saying all these thousands of years, neurological science is reaching there today. That these desires that you are making of the senses, they will never give a lasting sensation of fulfillment. Let's look at the fourth chemical. This is the wonder chemical, serotonin. Serotonin makes you feel good about yourself. Dopamine does not. When you are indulging in the wrong diet, do you feel good about yourself? Somewhere inside you feel guilty. Now serotonin is the reverse. Serotonin is the feel-good chemical. You can get it by loud laughter, right? That's why the hasyasana is a part of the yogic practice. Every day we are laughing as we do the yogic practice. So it does, laughter just secretes the serotonin. But serotonin is also secreted when you try and improve yourself. When you exert to become a better version of yourself. And the beauty is, it doesn't even depend upon how good you are. The delta change which you are trying just makes you feel good about yourself. Aha. And that is the secret of kicking the serotonin and making you feel good. So, that is one way you get this serotonin. And the second way is when you try and do good things. So the first is when you're trying to improve. And the second is when you're trying to do good. You are doing anything. Whatever it may be, you want to see that it is creating a difference in the lives of people. It could be just one person, you are making your neighbor happy and it's making you feel good about yourself. So that is a natural instinct, an inborn, innate human nature. That when you see your work making the chips fly, just helping this world become a little better place, a teeny weeny bit, it just makes you feel better because the serotonin gets secreted. So the two secrets to get the happiness which will be fulfilling is try and be the best person that you can be. You cannot be perfect, but just try and be better and then better and then better. That much everybody can try. And whatever be your profession, you just try and make a difference through it. Or just think about how it is making a difference Even if you're designing an app, it is making a difference in the quality of people's life. If you are fortunate to have such a profession, then when you are being good and doing good, that is the way to feel good.